Just the facts. The facts will always override the fiction. So today I'm looking at an article by Justin DeRosa and stating that Vancouver passes the torch to Toronto. What they're referring to obviously is the foreign tax in Vancouver. So there's basically, the article goes on to state that Toronto's new home prices are currently outpacing Vancouver now. But don't pin that on the speculative investing, according to one leading economist, Sal Guattari, senior economist with Bank of Montreal. He says, though rising the fastest since 1989, the current rate of increase pales against the frothy 30% plus rates of the late 1980s when speculators ran amok. Now, as a side note, the laws were changed after that to prevent the unbridled escalation of speculation. So we don't need to worry about that. And people today in the GTA, and I would say most of Canada, are buying for their own personal use. There's very little speculation going on. So the fact is, the net population is growing by over 100,000 people in the GTA. Those people need to live somewhere. Those are real people. That's real demand. And even though there are some vacant units out there, as a percentage, they're very, very tiny. And so people buying for speculation, leaving a place vacant, I mean, think about it. How much logical sense does that make? None. Okay? So these exaggerated stories about people buying and leaving these units vacant because they're multimillionaires and billionaires, well, I've got news for you. Multimillionaires and billionaires aren't that naive. They make decisions that are in their best interest long term, and they love positive cash flow properties. That doesn't happen when Casper and Wendy are renting out the place and paying zero rent, does it? That's right. So, what Sal says in this article is, if resale prices continue galloping at a 17% clip, and Sal, the facts are, August over August is 13.75%, not 17. Just saying. All right. Then he says, foreign investors may shy away from Vancouver's market because of the new property transfer tax. Speculation could easily take root. Easily? I don't think so, Sal. It's not going to be easily. You forgot about the laws that changed. It's not going to happen. What about the real ban? What about the 100,000 plus people that need to move somewhere in the GTA? That's not speculation, Sal. And investors represent typically less than 6% of the market. They're not going to tip the market. It's not going to go back to the 1980s. And interest rates aren't double digit like they were in the 1980s. I could go on and on, laundry list, to neutralize what you're saying, Sal, here in the article. Now, Toronto's home prices are on the swiftest trajectory course in the country at a current clip of 7% year over year, according to the Bank of Montreal. That is the fastest pace since June of 2004. That is a fact. However, Sal accurately states it isn't quite time to panic. Though policymakers, economists, and industry players will likely be keeping a close eye on the upcoming data releases. And we should, and we will, and we do keep this. We keep focused on it each and every day, and we publish these stats each and every month if you're on our VIP list. So, not to worry, not to panic. Will there be some fallout? Yeah, there'll be some fallout for those buyers that were mercilessly penalized by that unfair foreign tax, 15% if you're a foreign tax buyer in Vancouver. That's, quite frankly, it's unconstitutional. So anytime the government introduces artificial measures to adjust the market, there's something inherently wrong with that, because it's not protecting the public interest when it does that. We need to let the free market prevail. So I'm all for the free market, because that way things will settle where they should settle without anything artificial. So that's the news from Peter's perspective on Magnificent Monday. Thank you.